All right, so day 31, I watched Lantern's Lane, and let me explain to you why I'm late posting this review. It's a day after Halloween. So last night, after I worked, I started Lantern's Lane. I watched 30 minutes of it, and I couldn't watch any more of it. And I'm like, you know what? I want to watch a movie that I actually really want to watch on Halloween. I want to watch Halloween Ends. So I saw Halloween Ends for the fourth time and loved it. Thought it was fantastic, and I love it every time I watch it. And then today I got up and I'm like, I'm gonna watch Lantern's Lane. I'm gonna finish this one. Um, but I just finished this a couple minutes ago, and this one, out of this whole month of reviews that I posted for 31 Days of Horror, this is the worst one I saw, and it's sad. I went out with a whimper instead of like a whimper for 31 days because I watched. There were a lot of good ones I watched. I really liked the Wreck movies. I thought they were great. I watched some other ones that I enjoyed. Some I didn't really like that much, but this was easily the worst one I saw this month for these reviews. This is a Hulu exclusive, I believe. I found it on Hulu. I'm assuming it's exclusive to Hulu. It is about a woman named Layla who goes with her friends down to Lantern's Lane, which is this place where there was a killer. And the movie is more about these lifetime sets of dialogue where these characters just say the most bland and most boring dialogue. This movie is so boring to me, and I really am mad because I love slasher movies that even if they're generic, but they use like crazy ass dialogue or crazy acting that makes them interesting. Sleepaway Camp is a perfect example of that, where like it's a movie that people could say is not great, but that dialogue is memorable. Those lines are memorable. Those actors are memorable, even if they're debatably bad, like in movies like that. But this movie is just so uninteresting. It is just so bland. You barely get to see the killer's outfit. You barely get to see any kills. It is just this bland and boring dialogue of these characters who are really not that great of actors, unfortunately. Um, for example, there's a line in this movie where Layla has a friend named Missy, and this character Missy says to Layla, like, you've been gone for 2 years, like you don't see us. College has been out for 2 years, and Layla's response was, "I'm sorry, Missy. I'll do better." Like something like that, where it's like dialogue that like is just so bland and so boring and uninteresting. And it really is unfortunate because I thought, this would be a fun slasher. It has a 3.1 on IMDb. So I thought, the worse rated, the better, or more entertaining. But this one just suffers from being so incredibly boring for me. And if there's somebody who loves it, that's great. Love it all you want. I don't want to take that away from you. But this is just how I feel personally about this one. I could not stand this one. This was easily the worst movie I watched for the 31 days of horror reviews, or the worst thing I watched overall for this whole month of reviews. It was awful. So, and I was thinking Slumber Party Massacre 2021 would have been the worst, but that wasn't the worst for me. It was not great, but I thought it was definitely way better than this. Um, but yeah, this one I'm just gonna forget immediately. Nothing interesting about it. So, yeah, that's why I took another day because the movie was so bad I had to hold off and watch the rest of it the next day. So I was behind on reviews on the last day for 31 days of horror. But blame the movie for that, and blame Halloween Ends for being so great because I had to rewatch Halloween Ends because I'm like, you know what, this movie's so bad and I want to watch a good Halloween movie. So I watched Halloween Ends, of course. Um, and I also want to do a Halloween ranking soon where I review and rank all the Halloween movies, including Halloween Ends, because I watched Halloween Ends for 4 times. I've seen the movie 4 times already. So I really want to talk about this franchise again. It's been a while since I reviewed them. I think it was 2021, maybe, that I reviewed, like, ranked them, I believe. So, anyways, it's been a year. I can do it again. Because it's a new Halloween, of course. But yeah, you can tell I'm talking more about other movies than Lantern's Lane, because, again, this one was so bad. But that's pretty much all I could say about it. Just horrible. So that is it. Stinks it was the last movie for my 31 days. That was the worst, but yeah, I don't hate that I watched it. I just thought it was horrible. But yeah, that's it for today. I'm rambling. See you guys in the next reviews. Take care.